Why do you have two powers of attorney? Hi, I'm Claire at the Yanowitz Law Firm, and I'm here to answer a quick question that I get from a lot of clients today, which is why do I have two powers of attorney? And when we draft an estate plan for documents, we prepare what's called a statutory power of attorney and an ultra durable power of attorney. And I tell clients that these two different documents are like a Venn diagram. They have overlapping utility, but they also have separate utility. So let me go through why we draft two. What's the separate utility? So the statutory power of attorney is a very common document used in Minnesota. It is a document that banks are very familiar with it. If you hand them a statutory power of attorney, they oftentimes will look at it in great detail because they know what it says. The statutory power of attorney is short. A lot of the words used in a statutory power of attorney are defined within the statute. Like it says, do you want to give your power of attorney real estate powers? And then you check a box. What does real estate powers mean? It means you got to go to the statute and look and see what that means to see what powers you're actually giving them. So the power of attorney has a couple of limitations, and hence we have the ultra durable power of attorney. So what are the limitations of the statutory? First, it limits gifting to the annual exclusion. So right now, the annual exclusion is $17,000 in the year 2023. And that means that a power of attorney can only make gifts up to $17,000 to a single person on your behalf. And some people might say, well, that's a lot of money. I don't want someone to just go on a gifting ragtag all by themselves. Why would I want them to do that? But sometimes there can be reasons to make gifts beyond that 17,000 that make good sense. So for example, we've wanted broader gifting ability when we have an incapacitated spouse and we want to take assets out of their sole name and put them into the spouse that has total capacity because it's just easier. And so we're able to make that transfer or that gift to that spouse that doesn't have dementia through the ultra durable power of attorney. Other times, it has been helpful to have broader gifting powers because for medical assistance reasons or estate tax planning reasons, sometimes it can make sense to make larger gifts. And so this just gives us more flexibility. I also tell clients when they get nervous about gifting that you should never name anyone on your power of attorney that you don't wholeheartedly trust. Because if you don't wholeheartedly trust them, they are going to have a lot of access to your money. There might not be a whole lot of oversight if you're incapacitated. And so, you really, really have to trust who's ever acting in that role. Another shortcoming of the statutory power of attorney is it doesn't give expressed authority to access digital accounts. So digital accounts is basically anything online that you log into. Your Facebook profile, your Google Drive, your bank account, your brokerage account, all of that are digital assets. And in order for someone to be able to go into those accounts and transact on your behalf, you need to have expressed authority within your power of attorney. And right now, the power of attorney does not have that. Hence, we have this second ultra durable power of attorney, which gives expressed authority for someone to be able to go into your accounts. It doesn't mean that Google has to fork over your password to them if they don't already have it. It means you do still have to give them passwords to accounts that you want them to go into. But if they have the password, that they are legally able to go into your account and transact on that account on your behalf. Then the ultra durable power of attorney has broader gifting, unlike the statutory, so that can be helpful. And then finally, the ultra durable power of attorney, you don't have to go to a statute to determine what it says. you can look at the document. It's longer than the statutory, but within the document, everything's defined. It doesn't say so-and-so has real estate powers and you don't really know what that means. It's defined within the document. So this can be helpful if we are using the ultra durable power of attorney outside of the state of Minnesota, that they don't have to go down a wild goose chase comparing it to the statute, figuring out what it actually says, that they can look at the four corners of the agreement and determine what powers are given through that power of attorney. So thanks for your attention. If you want to learn more about powers of attorney, healthcare directives, subscribe to our YouTube channel because we're always posting content all the time, and you'll get the notifications that we've posted new content so you can stay abreast to learn more. Thanks so much.